There is a big announcement about Tesla Giga Berlin that will open green light, an open door for Tesla Giga Berlin's final approval. Friends, the Environmental Association Nabu Brandenburg has said that it does not want to take its action against early permits for the construction of Tesla factory in Grünheide before the Federal Constitutional Court. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TalkNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla breaking news and ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage. And also give us thumbs up if you find this report. Stay with us because I'm going to announce another breaking news that Tesla may be open for unionized workforce, or at least does not want to stand on the way of unionized workforce at Giga Berlin. So let me start from the announcement that can open green light for the final approval of Giga Berlin. The dispute between Tesla and the environmental associations will probably not take place on the big legal floor for the time being, reports Business Insider German edition. The Nabu Brandenburg and Green League are refraining from filing a lawsuit against the provisional building permits for the U.S. electric automaker before the Federal Constitutional Court. The state managing director of the two associations confirmed this to Business Insider. The Nabu and the Green League sued the Berlin-Brandenburg Higher Administrative Court against the preliminary building permit and failed. The court rejected the objection. After the decision, the two associations had taken their time to weigh up whether it would be worth going to the highest instance. It is now clear for both associations it is not worth it. So, the reason for this is the strong mismatch between costs and benefits, says Schröder. The prospects of being successful with the lawsuit before the Constitutional Court are more than manageable. The costs were a major hurdle for the environmental associations, which, unlike companies, have very limited financial results. However, if you hear other resources, friends, or other sources, they said that the environmental associations have no chance winning it because they haven't won any lawsuits against Tesla Giga Berlin in the prior lower instances. So the decision against further legal action against Tesla Giga Berlin does not mean that the dispute between associations and Tesla has ended. Nabu and the Green League still have a few days to submit their objections to the U.S. automaker's new construction plans, which, according to the Business Insiders, they will do. So, they can do this, but this dropping the lawsuit against Tesla Giga Berlin in front of the Constitutional Court is going to be huge relief for Tesla. It's going to make the final approval more likely, sometimes coming at the end of September or October. Now, like I said earlier, both associations failed again in mid-July with an urgent application against early approval for the construction of the Tesla plant. The Higher Administrative Court of Berlin-Brandenburg had rejected a complaint by the association against the decision of the Administrative Court of Frankfurt from June. At the beginning of August, the OVG had rejected the hearing notice from the two associations. In the complaint, the environmentalists had criticized, among other things, that the court had not given them a sufficient legal hearing. The court saw a violation of the right to a fair hearing according to the order, however not shown. So far, the car factory has not received an environmental permit under the Federal Emission Control Act. Tesla is therefore building with provisional approvals. The final decision is still pending. The timing is unclear, but it's expected to come in August. Now, like I said, the decision against further legal action does not mean that the dispute between associations and Tesla Giga Berlin has ended. Nabu and the Green League still have a few days to submit their objections to the U.S. automaker's new construction plans, which, according to Business Insider, they will do. And in my opinion, this is a good thing because now it seems to me that the dispute between Tesla Giga Berlin and Nabu and Green League can go into more constructive phase where they can submit their objections. In the past, we know that Tesla has responded really well to those objections from the environmental associations as well as from the public, and they have made appropriate changes. And in this way, they can submit their objections to the environmental to this discussions, objections against to the US automakers' plans, and Tesla can take them in a very constructive way, and everything can end amicably, and Tesla will receive the final permit and start working. But now there is also another very interesting news, which I reported this morning in details before this. So if you haven't seen, keep listening, friends, and also subscribe to our channel, please, for daily news coming like this. So Tesla apparently does not want to stand in the way of the formation of a works council. This is a huge breaking development. According to statements by Brandenburg's Minister of Economic Affairs, Jörg Steinbach, the US car maker Tesla wants to allow a works council. Basically, this seems to be like allowing unionized workforce. But Steinbach apparently says that does not mean that the company will become a collective bargaining partner. IG Metall, which is Germany's top, most powerful metal workers and automotive workers union, is responsible for the negotiation, reports George Stefan Russo in RBB 24, which is Brandenburg's public radio. So what the report says is this: the US electric car manufacturer Tesla does not want to stand in the way of a works council at its future production site in Grünheide at Giga Berlin. This is what Brandenburg's economics minister Jörg Steinbach from SPD party told the RBB in Grünheide yesterday on Wednesday. This is also the case with another Tesla subsidiary in the West Germany, about which I have reported before, but I've forgotten the name. So here's a quote from Steinbach. Steinbach says, "But please do not equate that with the promise of a tariff formation," said Steinbach. That is something else. So this is not this does not mean that Tesla will become a collective salary bargaining partner at Giga Berlin. So, but what happens is this: Tesla wants to respect the German labor law. And look what Tesla has done. In long discussions with labor director from Tesla, Steinbach, not this, labor director from Tesla, Steinbach received the promise that the US company in Grünheide would allow the application of German labor law and respect the local institutions. That means respecting the German local unions. And those are institutions. And IG Metall is the most powerful metal workers union and automotive workers union in Germany. So look what Steinbach said. He said, "I'm very happy that a labor director has been hired at Tesla who also has experience with German legislation. I find the statement that all the rules of the game are adhered to, at least to build confidence," he told the RBB. I don't know if the labor director is the same as HR director, or is this different? I think this is different because Tesla at Giga Berlin has been hiring people already almost a year or more than a year. And obviously they would have HR director because they've been hiring a lot of people. Labor director seems to be different, in my opinion, at Giga Berlin, that will work with IG Metall workers. So in my opinion, things are going toward unionized workforce, but says do not confuse this with collective bargaining, salary bargaining. So I don't know, friends, what do you think? So the industrial union, IG Metall, itself wants to settle near Giga Berlin, near the Grünheide Tesla plant. The union has rented a house at the Funkschleus train station for this purpose. Jörg Hoffmann from IG Metall last emphasized in May that his union would set up a works council with the Tesla employees and organize the workforce. So now let's talk about Tesla salaries. Steinbach emphasized that negotiation of possible tariffs, that means salaries, would then be a matter for the unions and Tesla. Basically, unions will negotiate salaries for Tesla. He said, "We respect collective bargaining autonomy. The collective bargaining partners have to agree that with each other. IG Metall would like to become a collective bargaining partner, then it must make an effort." So IG Metall would like to become a collective bargaining partner. And Steinbach says, look at this sentence, then it must make an effort. That means IG Metall has a lot of work to do. Tesla has said we will not stand in the way, but IG Metall then have to make an effort. No, so however, the talks so far can be seen as a positive start between the government, IG Metall, and Tesla Giga Berlin. It remains to be seen whether there will be a real collective bargaining partnership. The media reported in the past that Tesla boss Elon Musk was not a friend of union. In his opinion, this only leads to costly collective agreements for the employer. Now, I want to be a little bit on Tesla's side here as well. Costly collective agreements for the employer. We want the employment to be directed by market forces, and we would like, while I sympathize with people who work for companies and their rights, I really do as a Christian man, but also we want the companies to be fairly treated so they can not have extra costs and build cheap and discounted electric cars that can help us to transition our world to electric car adoption, which anyway is going to that direction, so we can have less dependent on oil and all the misery that it has brought in the Middle East, people living in the Middle East, and also have fresher air to breathe for ourselves and for our children. Well, friends, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think Tesla is going to be unionized at Giga Berlin? What is the situation in the United States plans? This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla and electric vehicle breaking news, and also ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage. And also give us thumbs up, please, if you like this video. Share it in social media and tweet it out. We would greatly appreciate it. Have a great day. Peace be with all of you, and I'll see you soon in our next report.